Welcome back to Bitfumes. This is Bagisto tutorial number 3. In the first episode, we have installed the Bagisto and we have set up and configured the Bagisto. In the last episode, that means number 2, we have added the product from our backend and then we can reflect that product on front end. We have brought that product, and then if you go to this awesome backend, awesome dashboard, you can see we have one order, and that's very nice because we don't have to do anything. Just by installing, just by setting Bagisto, we have done all these things. And we have also brought iPhone 11 Pro. I wish I got that on my home, but it's just a tutorial, it's not going to happen. So let's now work on attribute and categories. So if you go on this catalog, we have attributes, categories and attribute families. These belongs to product. So if you go inside the product, and at the last you can see you have this categories, which is not defined anything. Just have a root category. We are not using that. We are going to define our own category. So the own category, not own category, just category, we just need to say click add category, and category is iPhone, just iPhone, and make it visible. Position is 1, the first position, and if you go here, you can just need to say it's like here comes iPhones, like this. Okay, and then we need to define a category image on, so the category image will be something like this. So yeah, we have that. Add image. Something happened once more. Okay, that's good, and it falls inside the root category. So root category is like on this bar, you can see this the space between these two lines that comes here. So for the attributes, we will talk about the attributes in a minute, but this category is requiring price attribute. So that is very good. And now comes the slug. Slug is just the string that comes on the URL. It doesn't have any spaces. That's cool. We have defined the name, visibility, position, description, image, and falls on the parent category, and then comes the attributes. Click on save category, and category is there. If I refresh, yeah, you can see now we have this category. But if you click on this category, you can see we have this image but no product. So what we can do, we can go inside this products, and then we can add this iPhone 11 Pro inside iPhone category. So save product, go here, refresh it, and now you can see this iPhone comes here. So if I go on the home page, you can see this iPhone comes on featured, new product. But because we already have these details here inside the category, we can simply remove from feature and new. So I will go on the product and edit it so that we can simply remove it from new and from feature also. So click save product, and then I go refresh this page. It is removed from front page and now available inside the category of iPhone. So if I now click on iPhone, you can see this specification just have brand, which is obviously not given, but every iPhone or every phone must have a RAM feature. So specification is RAM. We need to add it. So how we can add any specification? So here comes the attribute family, but we need to understand the attribute families first. So if I click on this attribute families, we just have a default attribute family, which we have used on the product we have created. So if I see here, attribute family is default. So let's see inside the attribute family, which is default. So here first given the name, then comes the groups. So every attribute family has different groups. So group is having general group, then description, meta, price. It looks similar, it looks familiar actually. This is because if I go on the products, click on edit, you can see everything is there, general, and then description, meta, price, and here is everything you have inside the family. This means when you add a family to a product, every detail comes like this. So you can see this general has last one is brand. So at the last of general we have the brand. So if we want to add we want to add a RAM feature, so let's click on add attribute, but we cannot find any attribute because we need to create an attribute first to add inside the family group. So let's go to attributes and now click on add attribute, and I will say attribute code is RAM. So type is simple text, or you can simply use any one you want. It describe your field. So again, the admin label is RAM, then everything is not required else. So save attribute, go on attribute family, once again edit the family. On this attribute I'm now going to add, so now it is visible. So save family, and this means because we have added a new attribute to family, if I go on edit product, we can see we have this new field where we can add the RAM. So let's say 8 GB of RAM. So if I save this product, it should reflect on the front end. So if I refresh this page, on this specification it's not given. Why? What happened? Because once again we need to go to attributes, and on this RAM, this attribute validation is okay, but here comes the point. Visible on the product view page on front end. So if I say yes, save this product, and now its value is going to be visible on the front end. So in that way you can create list of specifications for any product by using these attribute families and attribute groups. So this is all about categories and families, attribute families on Bagisto, and in the next episode we are going to see how we can deal with this sales tab and what is inside these sales tab. So finally, if you like this episode, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and comment your views about Bagisto on the comment section. And don't forget to like Bitfumes on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn. We will meet in the next episode. Till then, goodbye.